a compelling show for you today. Are you ready for this? Yes! Well, let's get started. Phyllis,
hi,
welcome
honey.
back. You look adorable.
Hi.
Are you ready for more?
Yes.
Oh,
Bring it on. I got you.
she's like
I got my boo.
That's right. Well, let's get started. Take a look at this. This is Chanel. She thinks she's here today to resolve issues with her husband, Tyrone, whom she calls her habitual liar. Little does she know about Tyrone is about to reveal some pretty shocking confessions to her that may change the course of their already stormy relationship. Will their marriage be able to withstand what's about to happen right here on this stage right now? Let's find out. Coming out, Tyrone. How are you?
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Welcome. So you know Chanel is backstage, and we're going to bring her out in a little bit, so she will be listening.
Yes.
So it sounds like you have a lot of history about lying to Chanel. Is that true?
Yes.
Does she do this type of stuff to you?
No.
So she's a good woman.
Yeah, she's a good woman.
Where does your relationship with her stand?
It's rocky. It's not good.
So why do you lie to her? That's my question.
I don't know why I lie.
How old are you?
35.
35.
You a full-grown man.
I think it's about time we brought out Chanel, right? Chanel, come out here. Let's not waste any more time. How are you?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have any idea what he wants to tell you?
No.
He's got some pretty shocking lies. Apparently he's a habitual liar, right? What are you looking at the floor for?
I'm not no habitual liar. Like,
Take a look at this monitor. He's got a confession for you.
Chanel, my first secret is I lost my job about a month ago, and I've been lying about going to work.
A month?
Yes.
You've been lying about going to work for a whole month?
Yes.
So
Exactly.
where are you going if you're not going to work?
Just hanging out with my friends and stuff.
And cheating and...
So why are you
Not
lying to
cheating
her?
no more.
So why are you lying to her then? Why are you telling her you're going to work and you're hanging out with your friends?
I don't know.
You've been married together 6 years, right?
Cheers.
You love this guy.
I love him.
You love her?
Yes.
So why do you cheat on her? Why do you lie to her?
Listen, I had a rough childhood.
Okay.
I've been through a lot. I have some trust issues and stuff going on with me. Don't nobody know what I'm feeling and what I'm going through. You know, sometimes I feel...
What are you going through? What are you going through?
Neglect.
From who? Your wife?
Not so much from her, but at times she would say things and act a certain way towards me, and it'd just be like, whatever, and you know,
So you're
it'd be brushed off.
blaming everything else on your actions.
Yeah, so my actions is my
He's
fault
got
and
another
stuff.
confession
Like,
too. Take a look at this.
my second secret is I gambled away $7,000 of our money playing blackjack at the casino.
So, do you know about his gambling habit?
No, I didn't know about his gambling habits. Apparently, I don't know a lot about him. And been married for 5, 6 years. We've been married. And
6 years.
This is
Where did the $7,000 come if you haven't been working? Where did you get the money from?
I borrowed it from a loan shark.
So you borrowed $7,000 from a loan shark.
Over time, yeah.
And you...
So you don't care about me or your
Did he tell you about this and where the money come from or where the money went?
No. So you just been lying. Just a whole lie. Everything about you is a lie.
Listen, I know what I did wasn't right. And I know I got a lot to work on. But I don't want to just throw away my family off of my past and things that I let interfere with us.
No. Tyrone, right.
Listen,
It's no.
Get a job.
No. You are the worst. You really are. You really are.
Robert, he been sitting up there ever since he came out looking dumbfounded as hell, like he don't know what's going on, like he's spaced out. Then you're a liar. You a cheater and a gambler?
Listen,
Then
I'm
you gonna put your
tired. I'm
family
stressed
in
out.
jeopardy?
Y'all don't know what I go through and what's going on inside my life.
Wait a minute,
So
hold on.
ain't nobody out here perfect and stuff.
Hold up.
Okay.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Listen,
you have
nobody's
children, right?
perfect.
Yes, I have children, and I'm dealing with that.
Excuse me, but you
listen. And I'm dealing with.
Tyrone.
Listen.
No,
I'm not-
don't walk away. Where you going? Wait. Where you going?
Hey.
Wait, it's too much.
What? You have
So
3 kids, right?
Yes, I have 3 kids.
You have a wife.
Yes.
And don't know how to
You
be
cheat
a
on the
man.
wife. You spent money. You want to fix it? Then come clean right now and fix it. Grow up and act 35 years old. Right? It's not about you, it's about her and kids. You need help, then we need to figure out what help you need. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Stop running away from life because it's not going to get easier until a loan
that's
shark
what
cuts
you
your
do.
head off because you haven't paid them back.
Exactly. And
That's what loan sharks do. That's why they're called loan sharks. Now get back out there. Let's go. Let's fix it. Not here to ridicule anyone, here to fix the problem. So what is going on in your life that is so bad that you do these things to hurt your wife and yourself and your kids?
I don't know. It's doubt. It's fear. It's
Doubt
just-
about what?
I don't know my purpose, like what I'm here for. I'm tired of hurting her, hurting my kids and stuff.
What were you doing before?
I'm a cook.
So am I. So the purpose in life is to what? Do you like cooking?
Yes.
Do you like kids?
Yes.
Do you love your wife?
Yes, I
So your
No.
purpose in life,
You
your
don't
purpose
love
in
me.
life
You don't
is
love
to
me.
work hard, take care of your kids and your wife, right?
Yes.
That's your purpose. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But you haven't helped her at all. Chanel's sitting there like she doesn't even know who you are.
I don't.
Do you want to be married? Number one is a good question.
Yes.
Why do you want to be married?
You don't know.
Because what?
You don't know. You don't want to be married. You don't want to be
Well,
married.
listen, you want help. You want help. You've got to talk because I don't understand what you're asking help for if you sit there quietly.
With fixing my marriage and stuff and the stuff that's going on in my life.
No, you need to start fixing
not-
you. That's what you need to do.
What do you want out of life?
To be happy, to make her happy, to make my kids happy.
But what makes you happy?
Exactly. You don't even know. So you don't even know how to make yourself happy. So if you can't make yourself happy, how you going to make me and your kids happy?
I look at trying to make them happy is what makes me happy. I lost sight of a lot of things.
A lot.
No,
You lost sight of a lot of things.
So here's the thing. You admitted cheating twice, right? You admitted $7,000 gone, gambling. You've admitted that you lied about having a job and going to work for the whole month, okay? And you couldn't answer this. One of your mistresses got pregnant, she said, right? And she said she had an abortion. But did she? You don't know.
I don't know, because I don't
Right.
even go by what she
don't know a
said.
lot.
I don't
Right.
know if she
We
was
don't know a
pregnant or
lot.
not.
We don't know
no,
a
I
lot.
know, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know what's truth and what's real.
You don't know if he's coming or going. You ask me. He's just confused all the way around the board.
But you know there's a rumor that you paid for the abortion out of that money, right? You took money from your family to pay for that abortion. You know that, right? Is that true or false?
It's false. I didn't pay for no abortion or nothing.
Okay. Sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. The results.
Robert, can I say something, please, before you read the results?
Yeah.
And I know you're going to totally agree with me on this. Your first priority is being married should be your wife and your children, meaning you should do whatever you got to do by any means necessary. But what I'm really concerned about right now is what you said about a loan shark. You don't know when you're in that type of business what that brings to your home and to your family and your children. To be honest with you, if I was you, I would separate from him after what he said because you don't know if these people coming out of him or what the hell might come behind it. And you as a mother, look at me. Look at me, you as a mother, it's your job now to protect you and your damn kids. So you need to get the hell away from his crazy ass. Because he's sitting up there acting like he's spaced the hell out. Like he don't know what the hell is going on. He know what's going on. He know exactly what's going on.
I'm going to give you.
He playing
I'm
dumb.
going to give you
That's
one
what
last.
he's doing.
I haven't read. I'm not. I'm going to read these for in a second. Is there anything else you want to tell her? This is your moment. You seem to have moments.
Be a
This
man
would be
for
the
a
time
change.
to tell her.
Thank you. What's
Before
your
I read
name?
this.
Phyllis.
No.
Okay. All right, I'll give you the opportunity. So here it is. We asked Tyrone, did you take money from Chanel to pay for your mistress's abortion? Tyrone said no. Lie detector test determined. Coming up. Right?
That's not a lie. It was.
Hang on.
We've been together 11 years.
It's a confession, and it was the truth. So does that mean that doesn't count?
I didn't lie.
Oh, we should throw that one away.
Yes.
You have other secrets you
I
haven't
think
told her.
just told her.
After the break. Love what you're watching from your couch? You want to see us live? Well, if you're in the Los Angeles area and want to be part of my studio audience, go to therobertirvineshow.com now. I want to see you here. Both of you, and face each other. Let's start the question again. We asked Tyrone, did you take the money from Chanel to pay for your mistress's abortion? Tyrone's answer was no. Lie detector determined, however, that was a lie.
Listen, I'm done with this. That's
Oh, is that what you do now?
He ain't no man.
Can you finish reading the questions?
Oh yeah, I'm going to do it so he can hear them. So you can hear it.
He ain't no man, no husband.
That's a lie.
Tyrone, let me ask you the
That's a
question.
lie. Like,
all right, we asked Tyrone, the other two women you admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman while in a relationship with Chanel? You answered yes. Right?
That's not a lie. It was.
Hang on.
We've been together 11 years.
It's a confession, and it was the truth. So does that mean that doesn't count?
I didn't lie.
Oh, we should throw that one away.
Yes.
All right. You said you cheated twice, right?
Yes.
Here's another one. We asked Tyrone, do you have any other secrets you haven't admitted to us or Chanel? Tyrone answered no. Oh, well, just happened to be a lie. You have other secrets you haven't told her.
I just told her.
Yeah, a lot more.
You came here, you wanted to become clean, you wanted to fix it. This is not the way you fix a relationship. You want to fix a relationship, you come clean on everything you've done. At least you have a starting point. Right now, she's going to say goodbye to you and your kids, and you're going to be doing what you're doing, and she's going to be moving up in her life, getting somebody that cares about it, unless you come clean and fix it.
I just want to separate myself, and if he can't even be the man to basically tell me the truth here on the show,
I can't tell you the truth. How am I not telling you the truth?
there's no
Just
moving
get back on
forward.
stage. You're not telling the truth. The lie detector, you said two women, the lie detector said more. So how are you telling the truth? If you're telling the truth, then tell the truth.
I didn't know. Y'all asked two women. I didn't say it was only two women.
You came.
Well, it was frankly too women, too many. Apparently, too many.
Look at her, look at her, look at her. Joining us today to help this couple sort out the lies and deceit in their marriage is psychotherapist Dr. Michael Levitan. Michael?
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me what you're thinking right now.
Tyrone, I get a feeling that people are piling on today. Couple of things. One, it's important you can tolerate that, not walk off the stage, because you got to tolerate the frustrations of being in a family.
Right.
Even in the best of families, there's frustrations there. You got 4 kids. You got a wife. There's frustrations. You got to start demonstrating that you can tolerate and handle things. Don't walk off the stage. Next, I do get that you were in some kind of pain. You were in pain from childhood, and you have to be in pain because whenever you hit the pillow at night, you know that you've been cheating, lying, taking money from your good wife here, so you're in pain. I think you need therapy. Go to therapy, stay in the marriage, be committed. This man has pain. He does have pain. Maybe from childhood, he never addressed it, and you got pain from what's been going on now in your marriage, not holding the commitment with your wife and your children.
Are you ashamed?
Yes.
Embarrassed? Upset?
He
Yes.
should.
Why were you crying?
Because it's too much. It hurt. Like,
But you're doing that, right?
Yes.
One quick word.
Yep.
I see hope here. I do see hope. Here's the hope. Here's the hope. The hope is, Tyrone, I hope you're really paying attention to your wife here. get out of the house, don't sleep with women, get a job, contribute money, send her money until you have to prove, not just the words I love you, but show her with actions that you want to change and you want to be back in that family.
And I think
That's the hope. You got a shot. You still have a shot, Tyrone.
I think this is the start of that. Let's get this process started, and when you get home, we'll give you referrals to continue this, okay? Because I think there is a lot of hope there. Stay with us. We'll be right back. When we come back...
He passed out under the pavilion after partying with them, and then woke up, got into it with two of them, and one of them punched him in the face, broke his braces. The other one stole his bike. And this was all on the same day that I threw him out.
Welcome. Being a single mom is tough enough, but what happened when your son's behavior is so out of control, instead of worrying about whether he's going to graduate from high school or not, you hope today isn't the day he goes to jail. My next guest says her son is running away, sleeping with the homeless, smoking pot, having sex, and get this, calls her a bitch. And he's only a teenager. Please welcome Yvonne to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, Yvonne.
Nice
Please
to
take a
meet
seat. So, what is going on with your son, Charles?
He's out of control. I don't know what happened. He hit 14, and it's like his hormones went out of whack, and he lost his mind.
So he's skipping school?
Skipping school, using drugs, smoking pot, and other various drugs, having sex. He doesn't do school at all, so he hasn't even been to school in like weeks.
Okay.
Running away, very disobedient and disrespectful at home. Calling me names, bullying me, harassing his sister.
So you recently got fed up and kicked him out. What happened?
He walked out the door, told my sister to shut her mouth, took off, got hit by a car, and thrown off the bike, proceeded to get up, got back on the bike, went down beachside, was panhandling in front of a popular restaurant down there to get enough money together so he could get some booze and some drugs.
Booze? He's 16 years old.
Yeah, well, the homeless people underneath in the pavilion bought it for him. He passed out under the pavilion after partying with them, and then woke up, got into it with two of them, and one of them punched him in the face, broke his braces. The other one stole his bike. And this was all on the same day that I threw him out. He needs to know that what he's doing is bad, it's wrong, and he could end up dead.
I'm looking, there's a trigger there, and I don't know what it is. Does he see his dad?
Not really. Even
he
when we
close to his
lived
dad?
there, no. His dad's been in and out of the
Institution?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of his life. He's still part of that system now.
Okay.
And they really never had a working relationship.
So there's never been a real father figure
No.
in his
He's
life?
never had a mentor. He's never had a father figure.
Okay.
It's just been me and him.
There's a lot of pain in you. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm upset. That's why I'm here.
Why?
Because I want him to know that what he's doing is breaking my heart. And I don't want him to die. My biggest fear isn't jail. Yeah, my biggest fear is this guy's gonna die. He's not gonna make it like I did. You know, he's not.
I think it's about time we met this young man. Charles, coming out here. Hey, he's a 16-year-old kid. Don't boo him. So, Charles, you recently got suspended from school, right? What did you do?
I left with a bunch of other people, and we skipped the whole day, and we went and bought pot, and we all got high.
You touched somebody inappropriately?
Oh, because we were playing around, and we always do. Man, I smacked her out because she does it to me, but we was always playing because that's what happened.
Yeah.
She didn't like that, did she?
She didn't say anything. She just laughed and did it right back to me.
Sit over here. No, your mum.
Oh.
When was the last time you went to a class?
About a week or so ago.
About a week ago.
1 or 2. I'm not quite sure.
Why?
It's like it's a waste of time, really, I think.
Oh, really?
That's what I think.
So what do you want to do when you get older?
Get an apartment and get a job.
Good. You know what's going to happen to you?
No?
You got beat up a couple of times, right?
Yes.
You're going to get beat up more and more and more and more. You know why? Because you're a weak, young man that thinks he's a man, and you're not. You're 16 years old, and you disrespect your mum, who you're going to give a heart attack to, and you beat up your sister or you abuse your sister.
I pick on her a lot, but like verbally, because she
That's
does it to
normal,
me.
right? That's normal.
I'm only playing around. She knows it.
Oh,
because
she doesn't know it. Because apparently it's not playing around to her. You're supposed to be protecting her, right?
yeah.
So why were you kicked out of your house?
I was being very disrespectful, and I was not listening.
You smoke pot.
Yes.
You drink alcohol.
Not all the time, but yes.
What are you missing in your life right now?
A dad.
Okay. Why do you miss your dad?
I didn't meet until I was 14 and never had a dad figure, and she does the best she can. But sometimes, you know, you need that father figure in your life.
Okay. But your mum's been there, right?
Yeah.
But you disrespect her. Do you love your mum?
A lot.
But you don't show her that.
Yeah, I know.
You wrote me this letter, right? Can you read it to me?
Yeah, I did earlier.
Okay.
Dear Robert, I'm writing this letter. I'm writing this to list some of the things that make me mad and much more. To be completely honest with you, I don't know why I'm so mad all the time. I don't know when I stopped caring about anything at all. Something clicked off. Nowadays, whenever I get mad or angry, I just snap and I start cussing, yelling, and being disrespectful without any sadness or remorse at all. I don't like the person I've become. By coming to this show, I hope that you can help me to change this and to get back to being okay with my mom, because she's been really stressed out, and most of her stress is because of me. And I really want to change that, and I don't have to live this. She dies because of me.
If your mum died tomorrow, how would you feel with yourself?
I would probably hate myself because it would be my fault.
Because that's what you're going to do, or you're going to die. Right? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I thought about some things, like being, because I'm good at video games and designing and stuff, but
Okay.
I've always wanted to do that, but recently I just haven't wanted to do anything.
Okay. So when you go into all these things, you don't think, right?
No.
So every action has a consequence.
Yes.
Whether you get STD when you have unprotected sex, or you slap somebody's behind that they call your mum that they don't like. Guess what happens when that happens in the real world, the big world? You go to jail. Stand up and face each other. I want you to take your hands out your pockets. I want you to tell your mum that you hate her and you love your drugs, living under a bridge, getting beat up, but you don't love your mother. I want you to tell her that.
I don't think I could tell her that.
Tell her that. That's what you're doing to her. Look at her and tell her that you love everything that you're doing, but you don't love her. When we return...
I just want to know why, Charles. Why? When you've seen where I've come from, you've seen where your father's been. We're here today to get to that reason.
Stay tuned. Tell her that you love everything that you're doing, but you don't love her as much.
I do. I love her more than
You don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it.
Don't.
Tell her. Tell her what I just said to you. I'm waiting.
I love my drugs and stuff more than I love you.
Do it again. Say it again.
I love my drugs more than I love you.
Say it again.
I love my drugs more than I love you.
Gets easier as you say it, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just want to know why, Charles. Why? When you've seen where I've come from, you've seen where your father's been. We're here today to get to that reason. I came to this show to get you help. That's why we're here today.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't want to go home with the person you've been. I want you to figure out why, so that when we return home, we can build on that and try to get you into a better space and a better place and back on the right track.
Have you ever visited your dad in prison?
No.
When you did, you met your dad, right?
Yeah, I was 14.
And how was your relationship with your dad?
It was all right at first, but then it was horrible.
How did that make you feel?
Like crap.
When he does what he does to you, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like crap.
So what your dad's done to you,
I'm doing to her.
you're doing to her. Do you think that's fair?
No.
For a mum that's done everything for you?
No, not at all.
I have in the audience a very, very dear friend of mine, psychotherapist, Dr. Stacy Kaiser. Stacy, you're sitting here. Please sit down. You're listening to this. What are you thinking?
Okay, well, I have something to say to each of you. Charles, first, what Robert is telling you is that you have to have more of a plan, that you have to be more thoughtful, and you have to try to be different than your father in all the disappointing ways he's being. Are you seeing that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so part of what you need to decide to do today is that you are going to man up. Man up for yourself, man up for your mom, and start living the life that you want to live, not the life that your father's trying to teach you. Mom, you sound like a loving and sweet and kind mom, and being a single parent is so hard, and you've done an amazing job. But there's a piece that you're missing, and it's the discipline piece. He needs boundaries and he needs rules. He's 16 years old, he goes to school, he gets himself a part-time job, and you follow him around if you have to.
Stand up. Now, what do you have to say to your mother? Mom, come over here. If you don't mean it, don't say a word.
Yes, sir.
Okay? What do you have to say?
I'm sorry for the person I've become and disappointed you so much in my family. And I really do want to change, but I really don't know how.
Okay.
That's fair enough. But you got to learn how, Charles. I love you very, very much. The biggest reason why we're here today is so we can try to help you. It starts the minute we walk off the side.
You believe it. Well, it's up to you now, right? I believe you. I believe you can do it. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome.
Very much.
And I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Okay? See? Thank you. That's people believing in you. Okay? And I believe you can do it.
I do too.
All right?
And I'm your biggest supporter.
So. Okay. Where are we going?
Thanks a lot. Good job, buddy. All right.
He saw something in me, I think, and I'm going to take an opportunity and just, you know, to really try to, like, change.
I really, truly believe that Mr. Irvine really genuinely cares about you, Charles.
Everybody sees me, looks at me, and like, really disappointed me. I just want people to look at me and smile and say, I'm proud of you, Charles, you know?
You have such a big heart for people, and you can do better than this. You can be better than this. I love you so much.
I love you too, Ma.
After the break,
The arguments are so deep, she don't even know. I just want to sit beside her.
No,
Why don't you sit between us?
No. I want to know what you're arguing about.
I already done had made up in my mind, like, if that don't stop, it's either me and you or you and your mom. We got to get a divorce, point blank, period.
Stay tuned. Do you have an in-law who's ruining your relationship? I'd like to help. Come be a guest on my show by contacting me at therobinshow.com or call me at 844-IRVINE1. The first year of marriage is hard enough on a couple, but add in a meddling mum to the mix, and it's a recipe for disaster. Shakina says she wants her mum Barbara to stop meddling in her marriage, or she's going to kick her mum out of the house today. Please welcome Shakina to the show. Shakina, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet you.
coming. So your mum's meddling in your business, huh?
Yes, she is.
So tell me, was she around when you were a kid?
No, not really, not at all. She was on drugs like most of my life. My grandmother raised me.
Okay.
I had to raise my brother. I was only like 13, and she left me with him when he was 3 months. So I had to actually raise him
So she
by
was
myself.
on hard drugs, right?
Yeah, she was on crack.
Wow.
She's on 10 all
But
the
she's
time.
clean now, right?
Yeah, she's clean now.
And how long she been clean?
I think it's like 16 or 17 years.
So, okay. That's a major step, right?
Yeah, it
To
is.
get clean.
Yes.
Does she live with you?
Yes. Off and on, she's been living with me. Like, I don't understand, like, she got the clean part, but why can't you get out and get your own place? Like, why you always have to live with me? Like, I got married And I can't even be with my wife the way I want to because she's there.
Okay.
She's just always there.
So what's the problem with that?
Okay, if me and my wife having a disagreement or we're arguing, she'll come and butt in and she's ready to fight her. And mind you, I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. I do music. So I travel a lot.
Okay.
And I'm always gone, and my wife is my manager.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff that my wife and manager has to say towards my music will sometimes conflict with the wife and manager clashing.
Okay.
So we start an argument. So my mama hear it in the next room, and she'll come in and she'll be ready to fight my wife, and I'm trying to pull her back, and I'm being pulled like they about to tear me completely apart.
Phyllis,
Yes.
you have kids. Do you meddle in their life?
No, I let my kids be adults and I let them make their mistakes because they tell me all the time, Mama, you know, I know you give good advice or whatever, but let us make our mistakes. And to, to go from that.
For my mother.
You can take her home.
We can swap out.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to meet your mother, your meddling mother. Barbara coming out. How are you?
Hi.
Well, first of all, thank you for coming to the show. Congratulations on being clean for 17 years. That's awesome.
16.
16? That's awesome. So, how did that feel when you just heard what Shakina just said about you?
I'm grateful just for today. I'm not responsible for what I did back then. I'm responsible for what I do now, today.
Do you think that Shakina's forgiven you for your past?
I think she has forgiven me, but I don't think she's forgotten.
Do you like Felicia, Shakina's wife, when you first met her?
When I first met her, I didn't know her. I was meeting her for the first time.
Okay. So what was your feeling?
Well, now she's disrespectful.
Okay, how?
Very disrespectful. Calls me out of my name. You know, she turns her
No,
back.
you call her out her name. Y'all both are two adults. Every person deserves
when my daughter is
she's
being
disrespectful, that don't mean you have to get on her level and disrespect her.
You're right. But when my daughter is being in a argument all the time, over and over and over again, and I'm seeing my daughter hurt, that makes me step in.
To me, this is what it seems like. She be waiting for us to argue.
Okay.
Just so she can get in and maybe get a lick or hit the girl or whatever. That's how I feel.
Why do you feel Felicia isn't the right person for your daughter?
Because they're always arguing. If you gotta always argue with somebody, you say you love this person, but you always arguing with them. You always disrespectful.
Do you like Felicia or not?
I mean, I like her.
She's not good enough for
all
you.
right.
You had to think about it.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly. I do. I do have to
Why
think
you have
about
to think about it?
Because I
you don't like her. Be honest.
I don't like her for you.
Okay.
So how you think I'm supposed to feel about that?
Well.
And then you in the household with me, all of us arguing. How am I supposed to succeed and do what I need to do with my music when all of y'all argue in the house? How can I live like that?
Well, I think it's about time we heard from Felicia. Felicia, come on out.
I didn't like you for her.
But it doesn't matter. She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman. Why don't you just let her live her life?
She is living her life.
But you always got something to say. You always meddling in our business. I mean, can we just have a woman-to-woman, a wife-to-wife argument without you saying anything? I mean,
I'm the only problem. That's the guilt.
You're not the only problem. But every time we argue, you always got something to say. You always busting in the room.
Felicia.
You don't even knock. You just bust in the room.
I'm the big problem.
What's up, Robert?
Hello.
Hi.
Do you disrespect Barbara?
If I do, it's not intentionally. You know what I'm saying?
If I do, it's not intentionally.
If we arguing and she butts in, excuse me, of course, in the heat of the moment, you're gonna say some things that you don't mean or not really meaning to come out. But just intentionally.
You do curse at her though. You do curse at her.
Really?
That is wrong. No, like I told her, no matter what you do, everybody should respect each other. And
so I don't have no respect. I don't have no respect for your mom.
You call her.
I didn't say it.
Yes, she
Yeah, I
did.
did say it referring it to her, and I apologize, though.
What are the arguments about?
Tell Robert.
He just asked you.
Tell Robert.
He just asked you. He already asked me.
Mom, come over here. Come over here. Move over there. Move over there.
The arguments are so deep, she don't even know.
I just want to sit beside her.
No,
Why don't you sit between us?
No. I want to know what you're arguing about. There's some real anger with you there. Why?
Let me
'Cause
find out who said that about Felicia.
She accuses me of cheating.
Okay, so now we're getting
no
some.
proof.
Okay, now we're getting some.
No proof.
So
at all.
originally it was about Mom. It's not about Mom. It's about your relationship, right?
What? You got something?
Thank you.
I got
Thank you,
something
Robert.
too.
I'm glad
I
y'all
got
figured that out.
something too.
You do?
Yeah,
I hope it's something good.
So why do you think she's cheating on you?
She'll talk to people behind my back and say, oh, well, I'm not talking to this person, or I'm not talking to that person.
Sorry,
Come
my
to
bad.
find
How you know
out.
who I'm talking to?
Because, I mean, I go through your
Answer that.
phone when you're asleep.
Yeah, see, she go through my phone.
I sure do.
See?
Do you want to be in this relationship or you want to play around?
I want to be in this relationship, well, this marriage, but if this is going to keep going on, even though you done moved Mom out the picture, if you keep putting your 2 cents in our arguments, I already done had made up in my mind, like, if that don't stop, it's either me and you or you and your mom, we got to get a divorce, point blank,
you really
period.
think I'm a pick
But I
between
don't
It
you and
doesn't
my
even
mother?
matter. It don't matter. But
You
I
living in
mean,
a fantasy world.
mom need to stay in mom's space.
You live in a fantasy world.
Still to come,
But can I give her an ultimatum? If she don't stop what she doing, either she's gonna stop what she doing, or I'm gonna kick her ass.
But I'm going to tell you, you're making her unhappier.
But
She's
she
in the
don't
middle.
see the problem.
Right now, you made a mistake.
What am I doing?
Did you make a
Whatever.
mistake?
See, I'm about to slap her. For real.
Did you make a mistake getting married to her? Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes I believe that, yes. Sometimes I sit back and
What
think
did you
about
see?
that.
What did you see in Felicia that you wanted to marry her?
We had a lot in common.
What?
Music,
Okay.
style, things that we like to do together, like music,
Music twice now.
style.
Wow. So nothing really concrete then, right?
Not really.
So was the sex good?
The way she looked.
Was the sex good? Is that why you married
I like her style.
her? Is that why you
That's
married
it?
her?
That's all you like?
Is that why you married her? But if you want to be real and keep it 100%, which you always say,
Right.
the reality is that you've never loved her then.
Yeah, I do love her.
No, are you in love with her or do you love her? Two
It's a
different
difference.
things.
That's the real question.
It's a difference.
Right?
It's a difference.
I don't know.
And I don't, you see, that's the interesting part for me. You don't know, and if you don't know,
All right, in the beginning, I was
We talking
in
about
love.
now, not the beginning.
no.
Now, no, I'm not in love.
Okay. So do your kids?
But she caused that. She caused that.
Why did she cause that?
Because all of the arguments,
glad to know.
all of the accusing,
Yeah.
that makes me fall out of love with you.
Here's the thing: you bought because we're meddling mom. It's not meddling mom. It's you too. You can't get on. Well, you can't get on. You know, I don't think. I don't think. I don't.
She does.
That's okay.
She
but right
does.
now, there's a
and
deeper
that's not
problem.
making it no better, though.
That's making it is more of a problem than mom, and it's you two. You either want a relationship and be married, and you figure it out together. Mom, you're gonna get your own place. Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm willing to let them figure their thing out.
So you can't blame mom anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can I give her an ultimatum? If she don't stop what she doing, either she's gonna stop what she doing, or I'm gonna kick her ass.
I'm gonna tell you, you're making her unhappier, and
But
she's
she
in the
don't
middle.
see the problem. She's just like, you can see how angry I am.
Yeah, I know.
But she's just laid back, like, oh, like it's normal to do the stuff that we do in the marriage. That's not normal.
And by the way, we talk about business. If you're not ready for business, if you're her manager and you have to make business decisions and then you have to go home together, there has to be a set of rules for business. When business is finished, it has to be personal. And if you can't communicate that, then you don't need to be together. And you shouldn't be managing or you shouldn't be together. You go separate ways on your own right now and cut your losses while you can. You're not supposed to be married, neither of you together. Because if this is how your marriage goes...
At this point, now that I met you, I just don't even give a So...
Stay with us, we'll be right back.
I just learned that I need to
just let my daughter, handle her own relationship. It's nothing I can fix. I'm powerless over that.
I just want you to have more trust in me, believe in me, and not cause so much drama in my life.
All right, I can do that. We can start by communicating more and getting things done the proper way.
I'm willing to work towards it.
I just want y'all to be happy.
Do you have a secret that you want to reveal to a friend or a loved one? Contact me at therobertirvineshow.com or call me at 1-844-IRVINE1. Don't be afraid. Thank all my guests for sharing their stories with us today. Remember, when it comes to relationships and friendships, we don't always have to agree about everything. But what we do have to do is treat each other with respect. I want to thank my friend Phyllis here for helping me out today. Thank you so much. I also want to hear from you, so go to our website, robertirvine.com, or visit us on the Robert Irvine Show Facebook pages. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate you coming, guys. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks, John. Look at you all dapper, man. Thanks.
Go, Robert. Go, Robert.
You never know what's coming on the Robert Irvine Show. Stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen next.